Yo, yo, it's your girl Bree from Skulls and Bones 444. What's happening? I'm sure you noticed that I didn't do this. I'm explaining this for every reading that I've done for the horoscope, and that's because, constructive criticism. I had some people look at my videos and they're telling me, what I could do better at, which is awesome. I love constructive criticism. Anyways, this reading is going to be for all the Libras out there, okay? I only have one more reading to go after that, and it's going to be Cancer. And my idea is after I finish the whole zodiac sign, I want to try and do more general readings and if you found this reading, then it's meant for you to hear, shit like that. Um and pay attention to the synchronicities that you guys have been seeing, like 111, 1111, 123, 1234, 333, 311, which means don't give hope on love, 444, 555, which talks about unexpected changes, which, trust me, I'm pretty sure that the whole collective is ready for good new changes, and the opposition, not so much. Not so much. And the reason why I was kind of boring, I'm sorry, is because I was afraid of getting flagged with YouTube, just like people get flagged with Facebook, but I'm letting it all hang out. Trust me. I have a very sassy side to me. Uh, Talk about having a weird combination of a mother who is Cuban and then a father who is German Jewish with Irish in the blood. All right, guys. I'm gonna use my Calandra Tarot, which I got for Christmas, and there's two special cards at the end. I'm gonna use my Gothic Oracle that I also got for Christmas. It's amazing. The artwork is great, and the messages here, they're brutal. They tell it like it is. And excuse me if I burp, I had a really awesome hearty breakfast, which is Cuban sandwich. And then here I have my love. And the camera is getting kind of blurry, but there we go. Alright, I don't want to make this reading extremely long because, oh my god, the other day I saw Sagittarius and it was a heavy, deep ass reading, but the first reading that was 2 hours long. Ever since I've been on here and created the channel, holy shit, I was like 2 hours. That's ridiculous. Anyways, my dear Libras, these are my two special cards at the end I want to show you. Okay. May all curses and hexes be broken and sent back to the return to sender tenfold. I'm gonna say that again. May all curses and hexes that have been sent to the collective be broken and returned to the sender tenfold. 323 on the timer. Alright, Libra. And all week long, I don't know what it is, but the number 3 could be special for you. Eins, drei, drei. Counting in German. Vier, fünf, six. Ooh, the opposition is pissed off, especially the Karmics. But hey, what else is new? When you fuck around with the collective, I mean, do black magic, you're asking for it. Oh, Libra, this is you guys, the Queen of Cups. Y'all could have some Pisces, in your chart somewhere, but this talks about a very loving, loving female. Y'all just want peace already, really, because the whole collective has been through the fucking ringer, and you guys are just exhausted, really. And I don't blame you because I'm a part of the collective myself, and the spiritual warfare was real. Oh, water. This whole spiritual warfare that it could have gone for 8 years for some of you, and then like 12 to 14 for other people. But talk about a bitch. Alright, so anyways, you guys are the Queen of Cups upright, which means yeah, you guys are sweethearts, and people are realizing that now that you were never the problem. It was always the karmic that was the problem. But it's too late now. Okay. Whew. Lots of cards, but there's been a lot of fucking messages. A lot. Nice. Hmm. Nice labels. These last two are just sticking out in front of my face. Okay. Other one is Seven of Swords right here. Okay, this talks about somebody, once again, they're trying to be very sneaky, conniving. It's without a doubt, it's the karmic who constantly, and I mean constantly, has something new up their sleeve, and they just don't want to give up. And they have to, though. They have to. The divine intervention and Saint Michael the Archangel have said enough's enough because the karmic circle has been broken. It's done with. You have no. This person cannot accept that, but it's over with. It's done because the only way this person was ever or would ever stop is a. I hate to say this, but death or by one to prison. And 810 on the timer. They have been caught for all of their shit. Okay, no matter how snide they were, sneaky and shit, they have been caught, and there is a warrant out for their arrest, just to let you know. And here's the cool thing, I'm getting ahead of myself in the reading. You have the Queen of Cups upright with the King of Cups upright. That's a match right there. Okay? The King of Cups upright is very loving and compassionate as well. Very, very loving and compassionate. And unfortunately, yes, they did participate in some of the shit talking, but uh, they feel horrible about themselves because none of it's true. None of it at all is true. And look, you have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which is the present moment. No, they're trying to make you look out as basically as a whore, somebody who thrives on drama, very dramatic. You're violent, you're a prostitute, you know, don't know how to cook, clean, take care of kids. Your house looks like a mess, shit like that. But yeah, they still talking shit. It's the enemies, the opposition that's still talking shit. Even though they know the truth by now. And I think that this gossip at this point is just to make them feel better. 10-10 on the timer. Because there's never been any evidence to prove that you were any of these things. Nothing. Because that's why you have the Queen of Cups upright. They've had to shut the fuck up because there's been no evidence to prove. And it's always the Seven of Swords is Karmic who's trying to come up with new lies and bullshit, but there's no evidence, plain and simple. The hell, we're gonna get more for the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Cups. Ten of Cups first, King of Wands, the Four of Wands. Okay, as of right now, all the shit talking, it really has been constantly to prevent you guys from having your Ten of Cups. Okay, Ten of Cups reversed. It talks about a family falling apart. Okay, but here's the thing. Not only did they never want you to have bliss and happiness with a family, but also the karmic masculine, his personal family, falling apart. It's done. Totally fucking done. Because this is the present situation. And this Ten of Cups reverse also talks about this whole family, this cult family. Okay, this coven that 12-12 on the timer. They're done. They have fallen apart. They can't talk shit about you anymore because you're the Queen of Cups. There's no evidence. And they have been trying so hard to keep away your Four of Wands in reverse because it's supposed. You've been wanting it to be the Four of Wands upright, but I mean, trying every fucking thing under the sun. Everything that they could find in a magic book, they tried. All the love spells they tried, nothing has worked. And then right here, King of Wands upright, Leo, Aries, Sag. Your partner could have one of these three signs in their chart, but they're taking action to come your way in this present moment because the King of Wands upright is very motivated, very determined. It's they speak up for themselves, defend themselves, and when they know that shit is wrong for other people, 1331 on the timer, they speak up and defend other people that, are being called bullshit, but it's all in the wrong. They know that you're not this type of whore that's in the Nine of Pentacles reversed. They know that you're a sweetheart. Because, you guys had a relationship in the past with this divine masculine of yours, and like I said, they did participate with the gossip and the rumors, unfortunately, because they were emotionally immature and they had known this group of people, 1414 on the timer, they had known this group of people for a long ass time and actually believed at first that what they were saying was true, but they know what the truth is and they're determined and motivated to take action to come your way. No more bullshit. No more bullshit. Knight of Pentacles upright. This is in the distant past. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And out of all the knights in the deck, The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving one. Like, we're talking dragging severe ass. They take their time. Their mindset is like slow and steady wins the race. And, they never lost their feelings for you, even though they could have dated, like one or two people throughout the years, or slept with some people throughout the years. They were playing the field a bit again. But when I say again, it's because in their past, like in their college party years, before they met you, they were a good bit of a player. We'll say that. But when they dated you, you were a breath of fresh air, is what it was, and they weren't used to that. And this breakup was caused by a lie. One of their close friends, it was a setup. One of their close friends, told them a nasty lie about you and just left you, like for dirt. But they never stopped loving you, and you were always in the back of their mind, and they seriously thought many times about reconnecting with you. And if they ever asked, their friends for advice about what to do, they would always point him in the other direction. And but that was all part of the plan, was to keep him away from you. That was all a part of the plan. But he had to learn to follow his heart and make his own choices based on his own intuition, and not let the logic constantly take over. 1717 on the timer. They've been wanting to come in for a while, just been afraid of the backlash, but they're saying fuck it. You can't help who you love, and this is a sacred divine union between you guys and the divine. And they've been thinking about, coming to you with some kind of a business idea, because a lot of the collective, the sacred unions here with your partners, y'all are meant to create something special, a special business together, helping each other like a power couple. And this person could very well be an entrepreneur already. They've been working on it. They've been working on it for some time. And then you have the Six of Pentacles right here, upright. Payouts. Payouts are due. You're getting, it's been in the works. It's definitely been in the works, in the making for a long time now, that you were going to get your payouts because you never did anything wrong. Some of you could be considered white witches or healers or empaths, but you never wanted to get revenge on these people or do any black magic or hexes or curses, because they did call you, a dark witch who was doing black magic on people, but that was never the case. You proved yourself innocent. So getting the payouts. And with the masculine, when he cut his shit out with, his player ways, and realized, you're not the problem. And he had to go through the dark night of the soul and look at himself in the mirror and reevaluate, who is that man in the mirror? Who am I? And he found himself. 2002 on the timer. And because he did the work, he gets his payouts too. And the Hangman in reverse. This is um this is actually stands for Pisces, okay? He could have some Pisces in his chart, but I'm getting more of, Jesus talks about persecution, you know, putting someone in the limelight, but not for good reasons. This was to torture you. When these people were doing all kinds of spiritual attacks, it was to persecute you because you're karmic masculine. You got some fucking screws loose for damn sure. And when you left, 2112 on the timer, abandonment issues came up, and he just wanted to break your ass down, plain and simple. And your masculine saw this, how nasty and ruthless that these people were being, and he questioned, is this people I've been hanging out with for all these years? 2141 on the timer. Like, he really did ask himself, is this the kind of people I've been hanging around with for years? Like, are they really this mean and cruel? Yeah, yeah, they are. But look, in the recent past, Six of Wands upright, you won. You won the spiritual battle. You stuck it out. You're still alive, which the karmic is pissed off. And the other cult members are completely pissed off too. They've never seen this shit before. It's like you're an enigma. And what it is you're a chosen one. You're not one to be fucked with. And you always found like creative ways to get out of all the hardships and obstacles that they sent your way. It's like a fucking obstacle course. And also, like I said before, because you never sent any curses or hexes or black magic, like the way the karmic was making you out to be, which was a lie, and whatever lie he came up with, of course, spreading it around to everybody else so that it would spread like wildfire. Wanted you to be completely alone, isolated, take, everything away from you, the friendships, always make you on edge and afraid because they also sent, demonic entities, monitoring spirits. You always felt like you were being watched. You had random strangers come your way, that you thought were being legit and kind and genuine to have a conversation with you. No, that wasn't the case at all. They were just trying to get information on your ass to relay it back. But because you won and you stuck it out, like you were going to anyways, because this was divinely orchestrated, you have your Three of Wands upright. All of your ships are coming in. Everything that you've been manifesting for the longest time is coming in. And your masculine has been manifesting you for a while too, but on the down low because he doesn't want anybody fucking around with him and try to sway him to do something different. And look, the Fool upright. This is awesome. This talks about a complete whole new chapter. And this is in the recent past. A whole new chapter because the karmic cycle is over with. You're responsible. Both you and the masculine are responsible, dependable. You think before doing shit, and what reactions or consequences that are going to come with your actions and how it's going to affect other people. And that's why you get to start a whole new chapter together. As part of your Three of Wands upright, the ship's coming in. The devil reversed. The devil energy is gone. The devil energy is gone. You don't have to worry about the karmic or any of the other karmics fucking with you, because whatever they do, it just goes right back and it keeps fucking with their life, and the karma has just, it's increased so bad that the next few generations of their family, they're gonna have generational curses to break. But also this talks about breaking old habits. Okay, like maybe when you were younger and your masculine was younger, party animals, in college, drinking, smoking, gambling. Said the masculine definitely a playa before they met you. You played the field too before you met them. But during when you had your spiritual awakening and you were pushed out of this whole crowd, this karmic family that you thought were your friends, it made you think about your life and how you wanted to change it for the better. You know, you stopped drinking like a fish. You stopped smoking like crazy. You weren't gambling or having any kind of random promiscuous sex and shit like that. You cut out everything, and you took the time to dive deeper into spirituality and read books about it, educate yourself more, and you guys realize that you had spiritual talents. And be proud of yourself because you cut out the bullshit. So did your masculine. That's why it's now time to reconnect. This shit's like right around the corner, yo. Because look, the lovers, I can't make it up. The lovers right here. This is right here, right around the corner. And it's happening because the devil karmic energy is gone. Just digest that information for a minute because that's beautiful. The pieces of the puzzle have all come together now. You you guys could be very intuitive and know the majority of the bullshit that was going on behind your back, but you don't know all the little minute details, but it's going to come forward. You're going to hear some information that very well could piss you off, unfortunately. And part of that message is what the lie was that was told to your masculine, who said it, and you're going to be shocked by who told the lie because you thought you were cool with this person. But nope, the masculine thought that he was cool with this person too, but no. And so much jealousy was involved in this. And it was revenge. Your karmic just wanted revenge for you leaving them and was going to do everything in his power to destroy your life. And they did. But now it's time to rebuild if you haven't already started. And you were going to rebuild a whole new relationship with your masculine. There's going to be a lot of engagements happening and weddings happening with the collective. Nine of Wands, upright. You are a warrior, a fucking spiritual warrior, Libra. You were constantly looking over your shoulder all the time because of the gang stalking. You found out throughout the process that you were being gang stalked, and you were only 3111 on the timer. You were always on the fence of people that came your way to talk to you because you had to be very, very careful with your words. Very careful with your words because you didn't know if that person was being genuine or if they were just going to go and repeat the information. You wised up. You're not stupid at all because that was one of a big rumor that the karmic had started about you. Not only were you a whore, a homewrecker, a slut, a lesbian, a prostitute, whatever, but you were also stupid. And I mean, maybe y'all have, kind of can come off with a little bit of a naive personality, but I mean, doesn't mean that you're stupid. 32:23 on the timer. Well, apparently for this karmic, whenever they come across somebody who's really nice, caring, think that they're retarded. And you're just a sweet, sweet person with the Queen of Cups right here. And they did not think that you had the balls to stand up and defend yourself. And they thought that they knew you, but what I'm getting is that you could have had your own experiences with childhood bullying, and because of that, you had to learn how to stand up for yourself. And that was a part of your shadow work that you had to do too. You had to go look at the person in the mirror again. And, part of the dark night of the soul, your shadow work was to heal yourself from childhood bullying. And you did. And the whole time, you never once let up on the bullying that they were doing to you. And what I'm getting is like, oh, you think you're gonna bully the shit out of me? Not no, but hell no. You're gonna bully the shit out of me, and you think that I'm not gonna do shit about it or defend and protect myself? You got another thing coming. Because, I mean, they did bully the fuck out of you to the point of depression, but you were not gonna give in and check out the way that they wanted you to. You held on tight. You held on tight, even when they sent you the deep, nasty spirit of depression and self deletion. Because you knew that was just a projection of energy that they were sending to you. But you learned how to transmute nasty energy, nasty thoughts into good things. They didn't know that you could do that. Maybe you didn't even know that you could do that. And that feeling of self-deletion and pure depression, it eventually went away. So they kept thinking, what else can we send her? What else can we do? Blah blah blah. And you constantly overcame it because of that. I mean, look, you have the Ten of Pentacles upright. Every fucking thing they took away from you, it's coming back to you now. They took away your money, your love life. They could have made you homeless, y'all. I'm just gonna be completely honest about it. They could have, yeah, they could have made you homeless. But you worked your way out of that and you had to be creative about that. They never saw that shit coming. This talks about a lot of family inheritance, money, that financial, tangible money. You know, honestly, I don't think you guys will ever lack for money again. It's beautiful. And with this judgment in reversed, this is in the immediate future. This is what's happening. The judgment in reverse just talks about looking back on everything that's happened and realizing just how far you've come and be proud of that. And you appreciate your life 10 times more because going through this whole mess, you saw just how hard life could be, and it actually made you grow a lot of empathy and being more kind and caring to other people that are going through really bad problems because you were going through hell and back, pun intended. You have nothing to hide. Everybody's got their own problems, their own skeletons in their closet. 3737 on the timer. But if anybody were to ask you, have you been through hard times? Yeah, fuck yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. But it taught you so much about life. You cherish those lessons and you will keep them forever. And you're going to teach your future generations about these life lessons. And you broke. You've already broken generational curses. Your karmic and the coven, they are trying so hard to come up with shit to escape judgment, but they can't. The horn blown already. Done. This storyline has been going on for so fucking long and it's been repetitive as shit. And it's amazing just how obsessive the karmic is. Like, has a mental illness, something ain't right. And look, because of that, Ten of Wands upright, all of the burdens that they sent you, it's here for them now. And don't laugh at these people. Just pray for their souls. That's it. And move on. Forgive and move on. Don't laugh. Don't make fun of them. They were lost souls for a very long time. And a lot of them are still lost souls. But just pray for them. And the Knight of Swords reversed. This For the rest of the Karmics days, 4004 on the timer, always gonna have lies up his sleeve. Always gonna try to have lies up his sleeve in hopes that people will believe him. No, but he's gonna try his damnedest to lie in court. Five of Cups in reversed. Their plan did not go as expected. In the very beginning, when this whole spiritual warfare started, and you didn't know what was going on, oh, it worked. The black magic worked with taking away your love life and your money and all that crap, but now that it's over with and you've won and you've done it the whole moral way, you haven't taken any shortcuts, no nothing. But their plan did not work at the end. And that's how the divine had set this to be like that. That's how the divine planned for it to be like that. 4114 on the timer. Because you get your Two of Cups. You get your Two of Cups, yo. And the Two of Swords upright. What I'm getting, yo, this has been for a while. Well, not this now. So someone's blind here because you have this person is blindfolded. So they can't see everything. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you have two swords. So there's two sides to this story. You've got your side of the story, and then the karmic has their side of the story. And, people for the longest time didn't know which side to take without even hearing the whole story from either of you. And they made their decision, but this is now talking about you. You, there's some information that's being withheld from you. You're nervous about it, but at this point, after everything that's happened, you're like, fuck it. You've heard so much bad shit and been through so much bad shit already. It's like, fuck it, you know, just let it come out. And it's gonna come out, excuse me, it's gonna come out when this reunion happens. And it's gonna shock you to the core, but I don't think it's gonna take you very long to heal from it because you have the Three of Swords reversed, which talks about healing wounds, suffering, heartache. You've healed from a lot, okay? You've healed from all the shit that your karmic family had put you through. You've healed from the pain and heartache from your masculine when they left you. And whatever information is coming, you're gonna heal from that too. Like something tells me that it's not gonna take very long to heal from. What else can we get for the Rios roast? Okay, yeah, Five of Pentacles reversed. You're not gonna be left out in the cold anymore. No more poverty, no more rejection to anything. You're not gonna be rejected to any more jobs. You're not gonna be in poverty, no money, shit like that. I believe that this message here has something to do with a monetary inheritance that was stolen from you, And if that's the case, go to court, man. Get a lawyer, go to court, press charges, and you're gonna get your fucking money back. You're gonna get your inheritance back, as rightfully so. Because in the Four of Pentacles upright, this goes in two ways. For the longest time, you were, in poverty so bad that whatever you did have, you held on to that bitch for dear life. Now, it's the opposite way around with the karmic and everybody that was involved. Any fucking money, whether it's a dime or a penny, they're holding it for dear life. But they're not gonna have any money here soon, like any money at all, period, because they're going to fucking jail. Strength, which is the Leo card. You're stronger than what you ever gave yourself credit for, and the karmic never saw this coming. You're getting good news here with the Ace of Swords upright. You're getting communication from the masculine man. Some way, somehow, there's gonna be a breakthrough in communication. And also, you could get some news about, going to court and getting money that was stolen from you. And the world upright, like I said, this karmic, this karmic cycle is over with. It's done. You're getting your rewards. It's time. It's a long time in the making. It's just these people are very nasty, evil, and cruel. Sick. Some people, when they found out what was going on much earlier in the game, like they had half a brain and put, two and two together, they realized that something wasn't right and they left. 47:37 on the timer. Their punishment isn't going to be as harsh. Are they going to get punished? Yes, absolutely. But it's not going to be as harsh because they realize that, you were innocent, always have been. And the sun in reverse, there is no happiness for anybody involved. And the people that left, they are very sad for attacking you the way that they did. Some of them may actually try to come your way and give you apologies, but, accept the apology and forgive them, but don't ever go back. Don't go back because the trust and the respect is gone. The Seven of Wands upright talks about someone having to defend themselves. The whole time, this is what you were doing, but now it's the karmic's turn because they've been caught in their fucking lies. And they're taking people down with them because there is just too much evidence to prove all the crimes that they committed. And there's not enough time to get rid of this evidence. And there's been a private investigator that's been watching the whole time, too. An undercover cop and a private investigator that have been watching, and they know the truth now. Because they were working with a fake private investigator for a long time. And eventually the pressure of, getting caught and getting into legal trouble, and just the fact that he knew that it was morally wrong, turned himself in and all the equipment. He knew that there was going to be backlash from the karmic and other people involved, but at that point, he just doesn't care anymore. It was weighing too heavily on his conscience. And look, the Five of Swords in reversed. Because of everything that's come out, all the dirty laundry, the karmic has been put in his place and he's done with. And without a shadow of a doubt, I believe that the masculine has ripped him a whole fucking new one. I'm calling him all kinds of names, belittling and degrading him for what he did. It's because, I mean, it took the love of his life away from him, which is you. And, he's thinking about, oh my God, like, all these years gone by and all this time wasted. But as mentioned before, this was all divinely guided, divinely orchestrated. There were a lot of lessons that both of y'all had to learn before really coming together in union. That's awesome. Seven of Pentacles in reversed. This karmic is not getting any fruit of the labor because he didn't put any labor in the right way, the moral way. Everything was done by magic, fucker. So no, you're not getting it. Here's your Seven of Cups right there. Knight in shining armor coming your way. They don't get it. Karmics don't get any fucking justice whatsoever. None whatsoever. And the karmic actually thinks that he's gonna try to manipulate the judge. Funny. Temperance upright. You definitely kept a level head. Grounded. Your masculine had to learn how to be grounded too, while paying attention what was being said around him, with the lies, the gossip. So, because one foot here, one foot is on land, using the logical, practical side, and then one foot is in the water, which talks about using your intuition. And that's what both you and your masculine had to learn how to do. Four of Cups upright. Of course, this person's not the karmic ain't getting what he wants. Boo fucking who. Because, I mean, he put in a lot of fucking work for this, all this magic. But to no avail because here's your emperor. They worked this karmic, I mean, sweat, blood, guts, and tears to make sure that your emperor doesn't come your way. But no, here he is. Here he is. The Hierophant, which talks about it's a community and organization, and without a doubt, this is the cult organization. They've fallen apart, and also talks about nonconformity, man. Your karmic really wanted you to conform, to go to the dark side, and you were like, not no. But hell no. You get your Ace of Cups. That's, I mean, total fulfillment. Like, just here, pour the holy water or your wine into it, whatever. It's overflowing with happiness. Your cup is overflowing with happiness. We had the Two of Wands, which long ago you had to make a decision between, or do you want your karmic masculine or do you want your divine masculine? You already made your choice. You ain't stupid. You know that this karmic is fucking like Ted Bundy, man. And your masculine chose you over their karmic because they also did date their karmic in the past too, and she's fucking psychotic as well and jealous as shit of you. Always was because she felt like you were a home wrecker. But when you two met each other, your masculine was not in a relationship with her. So what fucking sense does that make? You have your nine of cups upright, wish fulfillment, all of it. This has been such a long time in the making, and finally it's coming. Eight of Swords upright, of course. Karmic playing the victim as usual. And look, you are the High Priestess. Woo! Page of Swords reversed, the Karmic. They took you for a fool. Took your ass for a fool. They thought they knew you, but bitch, you didn't know shit. You didn't know a goddamn thing. So you know what? Take your ass a few seats and you're gonna be in court and you're gonna be sentenced to prison. Get over it. You did the crime, now you're gonna do the time. Eight of Cups reversed talks about someone walking away from a current situation or person to go back to what they initially had, realizing that the grass ain't greener on the other side. They're going back to what they took for granted. That is your masculine coming back to you. They realize that, okay, the situation in person is not what I thought it was gonna be like. And this situation that is going on is psychotic. This shit is asinine, and I want nothing to do with these crazy ass motherfuckers. That these people are sick and disgusting. King of Pentacles reversed. Karmic, who never has any fucking money, lives beyond his means, tries to put up an image that he's got money, but he ain't got shit. And he got family, man, doesn't even have money to take care of the family, and doesn't even give a shit to take care of the family. 57:47 on the timer. Because of all their bullshit, they get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which means they're stuck in this karmic cycle. Their life is never moving forward. In this lifetime, they are never moving forward. You're going to have a lot of reincarnations, boy. You're going to have to reincarnate many, many times, boy. Here's your star. You are the blessed star, Libra. You're the star of the show. You have proven yourself that you're fucking innocent. And if you wished upon a star, you're getting it. And if you want to be in the limelight, some way, somehow, whether you're a teacher or a counselor or working in public relations or something like this, do it. Queen of Wands reversed. Oh, yes, this is your masculine's karmic. Nasty bitch. Nasty, nasty dark high priestess. Jealous of you like no other, and she definitely worked in tandem with your karmic. It was not only taking away your money, but it was focusing a lot on your looks with body magic, beauty magic, wanted to make you fat, give you a lot of fucking health problems. Okay? Mirror magic to copycat you, your personality. Confirmation. The Hermit reversed, yep, coming out of the shell to speak. Speak your truth. And you know, I do believe that this is for the masculine as well, because after he did his shadow work, Dark Night of the Soul, he came out of his cave and spoke his fucking truth, what he really wants. And fuck everybody else. Four of Swords upright, you can rest. With all the gossip and bullshit, you can rest. And you all don't even give a shit anymore. Like, you really, truly do not care. And neither does the masculine. They don't care what's been said about you because they know that none of this is true. He's just surprised and shocked by how disgusting these people are. Because he's got a heart. He's a very, even though he's been an idiot and done stupid shit, I mean, he has a very loving, compassionate, heart with the King of Cups upright. So with the Chariot in reversed here, there has been a lot of fucking slow movement from him with the Knight of Pentacles upright. That's someone who drags their motherfucking ass to make a decision, to make it to their destination, but they've made it. They're about to. They're about to get there. But also, the Chariot talks about how everything here that's gone on is coming to a halt, a complete stop. Nine of Swords reversed. You got nothing to be worried or paranoid about, nothing. No more spiritual attacks, no more demonic entities, you know. You don't have to question who's genuine and who's not because, I mean, you keep to yourself pretty much because they did isolation spells. And you were worried about, you know, is your divine partner ever really going to come your way? Because these assholes delayed it so much. But they are. Because, I mean, if you guys have been seeing 311 a lot too, that's confirmation. Don't give up hope on love. And like I said, the King of Cups up right here, Queen of Cups up right over here, that's a match. Two of Cups up right, that's a match. The Lovers up here, that's a match. Six of Swords up right, you're moving on forward to a better place. King of Swords reverse. This is the karmic. The karmic tyrant. Lies, 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 lies. It's not a democracy. It's a fucking dictatorship with that asshole. The Empress in reversed. Nasty ass Empress. She, ew, nasty ass dark magic. This could stand for both your masculine's karmic and then your karmic's karmic. Because these two women here, the black magic and the voodoo that they were doing, sick, disgusting. They were fucking around with your womb, your fertility. They didn't want you to be able to have children. Fucked up. Five of Wands, upright. Everybody arguing. Everybody's at each other's jugular. Magician in reverse, that's dark magic. This is a dark warlock. The karmic. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, these women were focusing your money fucked up, trying to fuck up your womb, your chance of having children. Because in their mind, if you're ugly, if you're fat, if you can't have kids or anything like that, then the masculine's not going to be attracted to you anymore, and nobody else ever will be, and you will never find love ever again. They really wanted you to be single and isolated for the rest of your life. Fuck that. Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah, lies. Just fucking lies. they're always gonna lie. Always. But whatever. Who gives a shit? The people who have half a goddamn brain they know what's really going on. This is all just jealousy. Have fun trying to lie in court because you're not gonna get away with it. Not, I'm not talking spiritual court because they're already punished in spiritual court. We're talking 3D court and they will be going to prison. But here's the tower, a complete unexpected change. And this is usually a bad tower. Unexpected change, this tower. Falling from fucking grace here. Going to prison. I mean, they think that they can get away with everything that they've done, and bitch, no. And this judge is not gonna be easy at all on them. Uh-uh. And whatever inheritance, if it's monetary or a house, whatever inheritance they took, they've been caught. I mean, they gotta give it back. They have to give it back. Six of Cups in reverse, yeah. This karmic nasty son of a bitch. You don't have any good memories or nostalgia with them. Nothing. There's your tower, bitch. The moon in reversed. All of their secrets and lies and mysteries. It's been discovered. They're no longer in the dark. It's been discovered, asshole. They refuse to change because you have the death card in reversed. Absolutely refuse to change. Stuck in their ways. They have plenty of times to change their ways and to clear their karmic debt, but oh no. But guess what? You ain't gotta worry about this third party anymore. They're gone out of the picture, and that fucker has nothing to celebrate because they have the tower. Oh well, you wanna dick around and fuck around? There you go. As they say, what is it? Fuck around and find out, and that's exactly what's happened. Push these cards to the side because I want to show you this real quick, and I'm doing good on timing. As I say, for every action, there's a reaction. Well, the creator of this deck, look in the middle. When you connect these cards together, it gives you the tree of life. For every action, there's a reaction. And if you look closely, excuse me, as above, so below. As above, so below. Okay? Now I'm gonna move on to the Gothic Oracle cards. They tell it like it is, man. The only problem is that I said the guidebook doesn't have an index or a glossary, so bear with me as I'm flipping through. Oh look, 9/11. There's an emergency. The karmic and the cult. Yep, you're in an emergency. But there's no life jacket. If you guys like this message so far and it resonates, please like and subscribe and turn your notification bell on. Take a quick lunch break. Hold on. I'm back. Oh my god, wow. When I had excuse me, when I pressed pause, someone wants to try and fuck around with the throat chakra. Fuck you. I take my voice back. The timer was at 1:10:10. Holy shit. Okay, my Libras, what do they need to heal? And if I pull out kind of a lot of cards, bear with me because for every horoscope sign, there's been a lot of cards that come out because, I mean, there are messages that really need to be heard. And they're very fitting for this situation. You guys are a rising phoenix. Wait, owl messenger. Beautiful artwork. Like I said, there's a message coming y'all's way. Whew, sorry. Stayed up a little bit late watching some. Come on. I'm doing good on time and I'm really happy and proud of myself. Good morning, your mammy. What up, Trace? Like, here we go. Owl messenger, it represents communications. Okay. In our modern age, we receive many messages throughout our day. We no longer rely on just the mail carrier, which, by the way, keep an eye on your mail because these fuckers could have been stealing your mail, especially if you have to go to court. Like, they don't want you to know that you've been summoned to go to court because they want you to miss out on your opportunity to speak your voice. 1313 on the timer. They want you to miss out on your opportunity to speak up. Hmm. We no longer rely on just the mail carrier to deliver letters and documents, since we now have an array of electronic means for sending and receiving information. If you have drawn this card, it would seem that a message is headed in your direction. Is this information or confirmation you have been waiting on, or will it be a complete surprise? As well as personal greetings, letters, and general correspondence. The card also suggests contracts or much awaited test results. Although test results I can talk about, seriously, there's been a question of a paternity test within somebody in the cult. Somebody got pregnant and it was not by their partner. And they had to do a paternity test, and that started up a whole new shit too. Anyways, yes, or much awaited test results. Although Owl Messenger can predict mail arriving on your doorstep, it can also encourage you to put pen to paper, so to speak. Have you got forms that need filling out and sending, or might a loved one appreciate a call or some kind of contract? Excuse me, some kind of contact? A message could make their day. When I say contract by accident, there's going to be a contract or something that you better read in between the lines, everything. Like, Word for word. Don't skim it. Shit like that. Medusa card's been coming out and like damn near every reading. There's a reason you'll figure it out. What did I say earlier? You guys are the rising phoenix and that card came out. I can't make this shit up. The last one. Well, one more wants to come out and that's it. So fuck it. Okay. Like I don't stop until I'm told to stop. Awaken your magic. Talks about inspiration and ideas. New ideas and inspiration can often feel like the arrival of this bird. They can come from nowhere and take hold of your mind. Sometimes they are fleeting, like the owl, disappearing as quickly as they appear. We have all experienced that rush of inspiration, scurrying for a pen and piece of paper to jot down an idea before it disappears. If you have drawn this card, it is suggesting that you are not only in receipt of a brainwave or creative spark, but that now is the ideal time to make use of it. Once we have become awakened by the magic of our imagination, we must consider ways we can manifest this idea in the physical world. Have you had an idea for something that could change your life or the lives of others? Have you come have you come up with a better way of doing something or found the solution to a problem? Think of practical ways this inspiration can become released from your mind and born into reality. So, whatever project this is and shit, brainstorm, man. Beyond the veil. And this talks about balance. Says at the top of the card is the motto Carpe Diem. Carpe Diem, which I believe is seize the day. Yeah, seize the day, a reminder to make the most of the time we have here on Earth before we pass from this realm to the next. See, the collective, y'all appreciate your life. Those other people, no. Let's see here. But yeah, it's a reminder to make the most of the time we have here on Earth before we pass from this realm to the next. We can embrace this outlook while living a balanced life, experiencing work and play, joy and sacrifice, excitement and calm, and even measures. If you have drawn this card, it might be that you are feeling the effects of imbalance in your life. If you are socializing too much or working too hard, you may need to realign your priorities to strike a healthy and sustainable balance. Enchantment. Okay, that's beautiful, man. The artwork. Enchantment, and it stands for commitment. Okay. If you have drawn this card, then you are being asked to think about how committed you are to something or someone. Are you all in or are you all out? Commitment comes with responsibility and must not be taken lightly. Are you about to sign a contract, enter into a partnership, or are you considering taking a relationship to a new level? If so, make sure that you are aware of what your commitment will entail. While enchantment may very well be the reward, it may be more difficult to step out of the fairy ring than it was to step in. This, yo, I just heard that the commitment you want to get into is with your divine partner. The commitment you want to get out of is of a false marriage, a forged marriage. A lot of you guys may not have known this, but your karmic illegally got married to you. Your karmic and their karmic went to the courthouse, and that karmic feminine could very well have forged your signature so that there could be a marriage license between you and your karmic, and you never even knew about it. And if that's the case, yeah, you get that divorce. That's so fucking illegal. So fucking illegal. Oh my god. Eternal bond stands for unconditional love. It says to love unconditionally is to expect nothing in return. The mare in this card wants only for her foal to be healthy, safe, and happy. It is natural for most parents to feel this way about a child, but it is not only biological mothers and fathers who experience compassion or offer their love freely in this kind of way. We are all capable of loving without limits. If you have drawn this card, then you might be the recipient of unconditional care, perhaps from a parent, partner, or friend. If so, then it will confirm their feelings. However, eternal bond will sometimes arrive when relationships are being tested too. It is often important to remember how much you love someone when things are not going as planned, as well as when all is filled with joy. While this card does not suggest staying within a relationship that is making you unhappy or is abusive, it does suggest that you don't give up at the first sign of trouble. Okay? If you're unhappy and if there's any abuse, yo, get out. But if you're unhappy just because you're going through rough times, rocky waters, don't leave. Stick it out because that's unconditional love. Okay? As a sign in your reading, it might simply be advising that you remember why this person is in your life and how much you love them despite current differences. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. You're gonna have to, or perfect friendships and shit. You're gonna have to work through crap. Hidden depths, secrets, secrets. Everyone has secrets. Of course, not all of them are scandalous or salacious. Some are just those parts we keep deep within that we don't wish to reveal to anyone else. It may be our feelings, personal experiences, or, on occasion, things we might be a little embarrassed about. If this card has turned up in your reading, then it is asking you to consider the value of secrets. Do you have some information that would be best tucked away rather than shared? A lot of these secrets and shit. This is the karmic and the code of what they've done. And there's a big ass nasty secret, okay, that I made a recording for yesterday. And it's made for 18 and only. Okay. If this card has turned up in your reading, then it is asking you to consider the value of secrets. Do you have some information that would be best tucked away rather than shared? Now might not be the time to tell others what is on your mind, as it could cost you later if not everyone respects your secrets. In some readings, hidden depth suggests that a secret will be revealed by someone else. Something you have been unaware of will soon rise to the surface. While it could be easy to expect the worst, surprise gifts or positive announcements can also become part of this card's message. Isn't this the truth? The brutal truth. I know it's a lot of cards, but goddamn. Life, blood, and it stands for endings. The Reaper is usually dressed in black and tends to be a foreboding character. This one, with her silver hair and youthful appearance, reminds us that not all endings need to be tragic or unwelcome. Toxic relationships or periods of hardships have a shelf life too. If you have drawn this card, then the lifeblood may be draining from a situation. There will always be times when endings are sad or unexpected, but this card also represents the need to consciously cut away those things or people that are unhealthy or have outstayed their welcome. In this sense, lifeblood can be a positive card, encouraging acute awareness and discernment. Knowing when something is over, however challenging that might be, can be an asset in both your personal and professional life. An ending may be upon you, and knowing that it is either necessary or unavoidable is part of this card's message. The Reaper is not a figure to fear, but to respect and, in some cases, appreciate. Reminds me of the song, I'll feel it. I don't remember who sang that. Medusa. This is a good one. Listen to this shit. Medusa stands for justice. There is much said about the horrors of Medusa, but we often forget that the woman in the myth was both mortal and beautiful before being transformed into a monster. As the Greek myth goes, Medusa was violated by the sea god Poseidon. Rather than punish Poseidon for this heinous act, furious at the desecration of her temple, Athena chose to chastise Medusa for breaking her vow of celibacy. In a sense, this card is as much about injustice as justice. It will often arrive when we feel as though we have been treated unfairly. The rage in Medusa's stance suggests a need to right a wrong or invoke fairness of some kind. If you have drawn this card, it could be time for you to seek justice. You may be motivated by anger, but remember to keep as level a head as possible when relying the facts of the situation. It is time for you to give your side of the story. As a general card, Medusa is a good omen, especially when connected to legal situations or times when the truth needs to be confronted. Moonstone represents healing. If this card has glided into your reading, then healing may be either available or necessary. We do not always realize when it is needed, but this card could be advising you to think about those areas of your life that are causing pain. This distress could be recent or may concern older experiences that have been avoided thus far. Making the decision to heal is not one we should take lightly. It is something that requires participation, courage, and commitment. While some of us might enlist the help of a professional, such as a counselor or doctor, just becoming aware of our wounds and how they still affect us can be the first step towards recovery and healing. What is still causing you distress? How might you begin to release yourself from these memories or emotions in a healthy way? 30-20 on the timer. Moon Witch, it talks about manifestation. Manifestation takes time and will not happen overnight. For you to achieve something, you will need to believe that it can happen, and there will be steps that need to be taken. This card does not suggest that we can simply conjure up the things we wish for in seconds. Rather, it encourages us to believe that they can be accomplished through hard work and determination. Oh shit, I just noticed something. Kind of reminds me of the goddess Hecate in a way, because there's two black dogs on the side, and those are the animals that are associated with it. Okay. If you have drawn this card, then you are being called to manifest something that is important to you. The power of belief can turn a dream into a reality, but it will only do half of the job. For example, if you would like to be published, visualizing your name on the spine of a book is a great way of letting the universe know your intentions. However, your manuscript will not write itself. Let this card inspire you to actively bring your dreams into existence. Phoenix Rising, new beginnings. Okay. If you have drawn this card, you are embarking on a new journey. This could be a physical endeavor, such as a trip over land, sea, or by air, but it might also describe the start of a college course, a pregnancy, a house move, or a new relationship. In some cases, it will indicate a new start that inevitably grows from the ashes of difficulty or a challenging situation. If you have not yet begun a significant new stage in your life, then this card could be suggesting you are ready to. Phoenix Rising is an exciting card to receive, as well as a call to action. It is a beacon of promise for those who are currently experiencing a dark night of the soul. Prayer for the Fallen talks about forgiveness. We are often reminded of the importance of forgiving, though not forgetting. It is likely that most of us have been wronged or hurt over time, each of us carrying the wounds within our heart or current circumstances. While we will never forget the pain that has been inflicted on us, the act of forgiving releases us from the emotions of anger and bitterness that we have incurred. To forgive someone for a selfish or unreasonable act may not be easy, but holding on to suffering and resentment can be detrimental to our mental, emotional, and physical health. It is important to remember that forgiveness is not necessarily something we do for others, but for our own good. If you have drawn this card, then maybe it is time to forgive someone. This does not mean letting them off the hook. In some cases, it can strengthen relationships by encouraging boundaries if the relationship is to continue. Experience can become a good teacher. Forgiveness is, therefore, the gift we give to ourselves, releasing us from resentment and allowing us to move on. The blessing. 3454 on the timer. Talks about signs. Says it is not unusual for us to receive signs from the universe letting us know that a choice we are considering or an idea we are having is the right one. Has a song come onto the radio at just the right time and its words appropriate for something on your mind, helping you to make a decision? Has a conversation arisen with friends that perfectly aligned with a topic or idea you were thinking about? It might be that there are no coincidences, and these messages were truly meant for you. You might call them signs. If you have drawn this card, it means that your idea is being blessed or your wishes are being answered. This is a fortuitous card, suggesting that whatever is on your mind or is the subject of your question is favored and divinely blessed. The truth represents honesty. This card of honesty sometimes requires you to be honest with others, but it will always encourage you to be honest with yourself. There will be occasions when this is easier said than done. We have all experienced denial of one kind or another. The truth card suggests that you contemplate what you truly know to be real in a situation. This can lead to inner conflict, since the truth can sometimes be ugly or hurtful, but authenticity and sincerity can only ever be the real winner. If you have drawn this card, then you know what it is you must do. This is not a time for avoidance, since fairness is paramount. In some readings, the truth will become revealed from an external source and will need to be accepted. However, in other consultations with the cards, you are being motivated to speak up about what you consider to be morally right and fair. The wish talks about desire. Says, if you have drawn this card, then your wish may soon be granted. However, it may not materialize unless your dream is coupled with action. You may desire a new living space, a better relationship, or a dream job. This card could suggest that this is not as far away from reality as you might think and encourages you to carve a path towards your goal. Of course, it is important to think about the nature of your desires. Some wishes will be more obtainable and others will have hidden costs attached to them. How would your life change for the better or worse if your dream actually did come true? Trick or treat talks about choice. It says, if you receive this card, then a choice is before you. It suggests that there is more than one way to progress and that you're being given options. To be given a choice is a luxury, but we must not forget that responsibility comes with the power of choosing. Consideration or advice may be needed before committing to one choice or another. What we do in the present will have an effect on what happens on a later date. Be conscious of how your actions could influence your life and the life of others, even in the distant future, is part of this card's core message. The last one, Wheel of the Year, talks about cycles. Throughout the seasons, things sprout, grow, and then wither and die. This is a fact of life, and we must allow it to flow naturally without resistance or interruption. If you have drawn this card, you are being reminded that life is all about change. There are often many changes in life that we are incapable of preventing. Not all of these will be life altering, and while some will be feared, others will be welcomed. This large dragon confirms that change is taking effect and reminds you that sometimes the best course of action is to go with the flow. The wise person will recognize when participation is pointless and it is best to stand back and not react. Now is the time to yield and understand that the universe has a greater plan, even if it is not what you had expected. There you go, guys. And I'm going to give you the quick love cards. Now, Very many, though. Okay, what do my Libras need to hear about love? Love yourself first. That's something that you and the masculine had to do. Excuse me. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys are in separation right now. And it says keep an open mind. And this is about communication. Because whatever you're going to hear, I said it's going to piss you off and upset you, but you got to hear it. You know, you guys are still in separation, but you have chemistry. You've always had chemistry since the beginning. Express your love. Anytime this card comes out, I always get it more for the masculine. Like maybe he has some issues with communicating his love. Stay optimistic about your love life. Karmic and the cult really wanted you to feel like you were never going to be loved. Make the effort. When you guys get back together, make the effort. Okay? It's compromise, okay? It's not just a one-way street. Give your relationship a chance. When you come together, it's a matter of y'all got to hear each other out, both sides. And when you give it a chance, you're going to realize just how beautiful it really is because this has been a long, hard ass road, guys. But this partnership is it's going to unravel like a beautiful rose. True love. Lots of passion between you guys. Calling in your soulmate. New love. And what this talks about is it's not a new love in a physical body. It's your divine partner, but emotionally mature now. Gonna have to get to know one another again. Because y'all have changed, but for the better. Keep an open mind for whatever the hell this message is you're gonna hear. This is the one. Learn to build up trust again. Chemistry again. Y'all are still in separation. Past life relationship. Romantic feelings. Wedding. Y'all gonna have a lot to work on when you get back together, but it's eventually gonna lead to a wedding. Alright, guys. Love you, Libras.